I am now also live on Twitch.
All right.
So did you check to see if the stairs work? They do work, huh?
They do work. Yeah, they do work.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
What'd you have to do to fix them?
Add them.
Oh.
It's pretty much the same thing with like if you click on the job board there and it brings up a thing. It's just a teleport. It's a very long and complicated script. I don't know how they do it. I just copied it. I said,
Gotcha.
okay, put this one here, and when they put their token over it, it'll teleport them over here. So what it does is deletes your token and makes a new one in the other spot.
I see. Yeah,
I like the fucking Microsoft Paint on the by order of the king. No.
That's right. No.
We long rested, right?
Yes. So if you
Okay.
need to reset any skills or anything like that, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah. They have a long rest button up on your sheet if you guys don't know.
Oh. Yeah, I need to do that. Let's see. Wait, long rest. There it is.
Yep. Okay. I need
Wait,
to
when
roll
do you just click on it or?
Yeah, you click on the L rest one. It's right underneath your name over there on your character sheet.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, okay, so. Okay, sweet. I'm back to full health now.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta roll those numbers, Chili.
Okay.
The important ones, so I will be.
That's cool as shit. The crackling fire sound gets louder when you get close to the fireplace.
Yep. Yeah, I had rain by the doorways, but to make it to where you could hear rain like over by where the bartender is, I had to make it really loud. So it's loud as fuck at the door. So I didn't worry about it because, I mean, what's the chances of it be raining every time you're in here?
I don't know, pretty good if we're by the ocean.
Yeah.
We're basically in Boston.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Up around there. You know, geographically speaking.
I want the subtle influence to get to you. When you start thinking about this place as Boston, you start flipping that accent on everybody.
Right. I need you to go up the road and give me a kite. A what? A kite.
Yeah,
Go by the farms.
Yeah, go right up around there and give me a cat.
Give me a kite from around the farm. You like dags?
You like dags?
Did you make your rolls there, Gooby?
Yeah, I had Gooby highlighted, so.
Yeah, that's another thing I changed your avatar for your owl and yourself.
Oh yeah, looks good. Yeah. Because it kind of blended in before. I didn't have a border, so
couldn't see it. The
little
character token
looks good.
Yeah, I like the pog tokens better than the top down. And the one for your owl, that apparently that's an owl beast, but I said, nah, man, I can use that for an owl, man.
Yeah, it's just how Gooby looks, man. He's got resting bitch face.
Alright, so is everybody doing all their character stuff? Get your long rest in and all that good.
Yeah, I think we're all
ready. Already ready. Already.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what Varric sounded like, so it's gonna take a second.
To quote Taters, I don't know, something. One of the Game of Thrones people constipated.
Yeah, constipated. Was it Littlefinger?
Yeah, Littlefinger. So there you go.
Okay, I can work with that.
All right, so when y'all come downstairs after your long night's rest, after y'all have gotten all y'all stuff done, the bartender behind the bar Says, I may need y'all to help me out again here, or rather help pretty much everybody in town. There's a fella by the name of Gary Nussbaum. He's known as the town drunk for the most part, but everybody loves him. He's a beloved guy, and he may get into some mishaps now and then, but, well, he done heard that there was spider eggs down there where y'all killed those spiders in the crypts, and decided he was going to wander off in there and see if there was any more eggs, since y'all went ahead and killed all the spiders. And he climbed into the hole in the back of the crypt there, and he's disappeared now. And the only other person to know that he was down there was some old fool up at the Campus Cove, which is where all the refugees that don't have a place to stay and don't have no money go to camp out. But he ain't talking, and last I heard, he may have even left by now. So the rumor, I'm not saying it's fact, but rumor is that this here town drunk fool has got himself stuck inside that hole in the crypts. If you would be so kind as go down there and check on him, maybe pull him out, see where he's at, that would be most helpful.
Ooh. And what would be in it for us?
Well, I knew you was gonna say something like that. Just not the good of you, not just out of the good of your heart, huh? It's not
We'll
gonna
not be
do that.
doing anything out of the good of our hearts. It's not the way the world works now, is it?
No, it isn't. Could I offer you a free week stay in the inn here? Same accommodation, with meals included. Get your footing, good meal.
And what do you fellows think? Is this something you'd want to be doing?
Yeah.
How much longer? How much longer do we plan on staying here?
Well, if we don't plan on staying here, then there's really no reason to help out their drunk now, is it?
Well, I figure we could stay here a little bit. I don't know.
There are a few jobs on the board.
That was the most non-committal answer I think I've ever heard.
Well, it's a few more spiders, am I right?
All right, well, I'll tell you what, barkeep. We'll do it for your deal, plus an extra 10 gold.
He wipes his brow. All right. 10 gold for the lot of you, not a piece, correct? We're gonna make sure here.
I believe that'd be amenable.
All right, good. I guess.
Well, you do want your drunk found, and I've told you before that we're the best adventurers around.
Well, he's not my drunk, just to be known. He's just the town drunk. And for some reason, he can just waltz in and out of that gate up there into Shrelang that's locked, and nobody else can just waltz in and out. So I don't know what kind of deal he's got with those folks. But he's a very beloved character around these parts, and, well, you know.
Interesting.
Not beloved enough for nobody to go down inside of a spider hole, apparently, but, Okay, I might have ad-libbed that part.
All right, well, gentlemen, if you're ready, we can get some breakfast, or we can head about our way.
Food sounds good. Of
course, the meal is on the house now, and y'all have a, week's worth of food and ale's not included.
Lodging.
And lodging.
What a dick. Ale's not included.
Well, I mean, you might have negotiated for that. All right, so some good tasty breakfast, eggs, you know how it is. coffee. Do they have coffee back then? They had coffee, right? Coffee's like a long time universal.
Yeah, coffee's like a thing. Just for always,
like,
whenever.
Like sugar.
All right, let's get this over with. Are y'all ready to move?
Right. We'll move on back to the spider hole.
All right. So instead of loading y'all into the map back to the crypt, I'm just gonna load you into the cave. So give me just a second.
I thought you were about to pull out some. Instead of loading you into the map, we're going to be doing Theater of the Mind.
You walk into the cave and it's dark and wet and gloomy. What do you do? Well, I look.
Coffee's a great laxative, Eric. Maybe it'll ease up your voice a little bit.
Jesus Christ, I've got too many scenes here. I can't find my scene.
I was born with these vocal cords. I've sounded this way since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and you would make fun of my voice. Not very friendly now, are you?
Sometimes the name is ironic.
So Alucard is still missing from this game.
He's I see his token. It's at the top of the stairs.
Alucard or Disco? Alucard didn't even make it a character yet. I don't
Okay, yeah, he's still missing, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. We got plenty of people. Five's enough. Who am I missing on this thing? Bardic. Cawthorn.
Call.
Like, we got 4 people, right?
Correct.
Disco, Charlie. Okay, yeah. Just making sure before I drag all these motherfuckers over here.
Who are we
All
missing?
Right. Nobody.
I feel like we had another.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I only got 4 character sheets, and then Alucard's character sheet, but he didn't play.
Mm.
And then
Sure.
Gooby. And then Gooby. Okay, so make your way back, right? Make your way back into the crypt there, and you go back to the back and where the hole was that Barrick tried to blast closed. So we're gonna do Theater of the Mind from this point till the next. So you have the big hole here. How do you want to approach the situation?
I thought I'd mostly closed it up. Must not have.
There's a couple of hand tools laying by on the ground there, where you can. Looks like someone dug at the hole to try to make it bigger.
It appears the hole is sizable enough for a gentleman to get through.
Can we see the bottom?
No, it slopes at about a 20-degree angle down about 10 feet, and then immediately drops off at the end when it gets down further. Now, how far it drops is, anybody's guess.
Seems
All right,
treacherous.
which one of you all lot can see in the dark? I know I can.
I can as well.
So, I've got rope here. We can tie it around, lower one end, and see what they see. You and me.
I mean, let's see. What do I weigh? I shouldn't be too heavy. Famous last words. I'm gonna look around to see like the best way to approach this. Is it alright if I take an investigation check to?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. So what are you trying to investigate here? I mean, what exactly are you trying to look at here? If it's feasible to crawl inside the hole?
No, like what looks like a sturdy point to anchor the rope on to kind of.
Oh, I got you. Hang on just a second. I gotta go back and look at the crypt now.
Well, there's caskets and shit too.
Yeah. All right, so there's 3 sarcophagus in the room. The one that's closest to the hole has a piece missing off of it where it looks like when it caved in, it kind of broke the bottom side of the casket there. But you could there's a bench on one wall. You can run the casket through the doorway the rope through the doorway and latch it onto the big statue that's in the hallway there. Depends on how long it is. How far is this? That's 40 feet. How long is the rope? 50 foot?
I have 50 feet as well.
I've got 50 feet of rope here, plus I've got a grapple hook. We can just anchor it on.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so need a better list of people here. Incatori, I want you and Josh Varick to roll perception.
Oh, buddy. All right. Nuts.
Woo.
Whoa.
Wow.
Of course 20. He draws a fucking 20.
Oh my God.
I see everything. I see the beyond.
I can see the future.
Future, I was going to say. My goodness, Varick.
All right, now how do
You're
I
a man of many talents, Varick.
How do I whisper somebody in this program?
Well, just use Discord.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I have that.
Oh, my gosh.
It's so stupid. Yep.
I see other planes of existence. You want to check my digital dice, see if they're loaded?
Yes. Check them and weigh them.
I'll anchor this here. I'll anchor the grappling hook here.
All right. So how do you want to get down inside the hole in Couture? Or do you want to get down in the hole? I mean, you may change your mind.
What? I mean, well, first, before I get down in there, first things first, I'm going to cast Mage Armor. I mean, it's not gonna save me if I fall, but you know, some creepy crawlies in there, it'll protect me. So that takes my armor class up to 60. Okay.
I fucking hate you, dude. I hate you. I'm not gonna have fun in this game at all. I'm gonna have to put dragons on you.
Oh my gosh.
He rolled another 20.
Yeah, that was just you.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I just heard it, and I was like,
I guess, like, tie it around me, and I don't know if lowering me down is gonna be good, but like I have like noodles for arms. Like I have no upper body strength. You'd be surprised. I mean, I don't know. I guess yeah, tie it around me and lower me down if you guys can.
All right, I'll anchor it here to the sarcophagus, and then I'll feed you down.
So how do I load a map for specific players only?
You got to drag that player into the map and just put their token there.
Well, his token's already here.
Just give them vision in the map.
What do you mean giving vision in the map?
You should be able to, like whenever it's all black, whenever we go to someplace first, and you have to give us like vision or access to it.
Yeah, but like, okay, so like to get y'all into the wheelhouse, I right click that and hit load or activate, and that makes it active for for everybody. So if I just want to move him over into one map, I don't get how to do that.
As far as I know, you just load his token in and give him vision. And then in the top left, do you see it? Another one appear for you?
Firestone or Freestone Valley?
No.
Okay.
So I give him vision on this map. That's what I'm having a hard time doing. How do I do that? Let's see.
Sure.
Can I just drag him? No. Hang on just a second. Y'all bear with me a second.
No problem. Take your time.
I have to launch my damn browser. Oh, okay. I see. I got it now, fellas. All I have to do is remove everybody else's token from here. Are you taking your owl down with you?
Honestly, in retrospect, yeah, I should have sent my owl just down in there to look.
Never too late.
Does your owl have night vision?
Oh yeah, 120 feet.
Oh.
And also has advantage on perception when it comes to sight and hearing.
All right, let's try this and see what happens. Did y'all screen just go gray?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay. Are you inside the? Okay, but you have a black screen, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still loading, but there's water drops.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
So I have no token for the vision of the scene. That's what it says.
So it's only
Yeah,
going to be
yes.
squishy.
Yeah, it'll be Squishy's owl should be the only one that can see here.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, so you
Okay.
can't.
I see something like a top of a person.
Is it real dim in there?
I can't
Man,
see anything.
Yeah.
I can't see shit on my stream.
No, mine's completely black.
Yeah, I can see. So I relay to them. I see the bottom. Lots of spider webs all over the place. I'm gonna push Scooby a little bit further in, but I don't want him to suffer any ill fate. So he's just gonna take a little look.
That's what are the rest of y'all doing up top there?
I can't see anything.
So I guess Spider webs, you say? Okay. And I'll roll a torch down in there.
Varric, we have to bring him back alive.
We could just say we found him dead, though.
Oh,
All right, so you light your
good
torch
point.
and you toss it down in the hole, and it goes down, drops off the drop off, and on the inside it goes kaploop and went in the water and fizzled.
Extinguishes.
There's no way for me to know that, but
Right.
yeah.
Well, you won't see any more light, right?
I guess, yeah. Like
Yeah.
the glow would go away.
Right.
And you could hear a splash.
Oosh.
No,
Any more bright ideas, Varric?
Well, I'm trying something.
there's nothing in the immediate area if we go down. Just a bunch of webs.
Okay. And I believe we are the only ones that can see in the dark, yes.
I think I can see 60 feet, maybe.
I think everybody can except Hank.
Yeah.
Excellent. I do have a torch.
Yep.
All right. I'll climb down the rope and I'll set up a light at the bottom for Hank.
Is the drunk guy's name Fred by any chance?
Is there a Fred in there? Oh, fucking Fred.
I can see a Fred,
Not anymore, you can't.
but I know where he is.
No,
Oh,
but Fred was
Metagame.
is my test NPC to test my shadows and what the player can see.
Ah,
I just left him
Drop
on the
dead,
map.
Fred.
Now the guy you are
Yeah.
looking for, his name is Gary.
Yeah.
Disco over here trying to figure things out. I see you, Disco.
I'll
I may
set
be
up a few
quiet, but I'm
torches
not
down
dumb.
here.
So you can see your character now? Yeah, you can. Okay. You say you're setting up some torches?
Yeah, I'll
light
set up
sources.
torches for Hank, so he doesn't fucking slip down and fall in a hole and break his leg.
That is kind of you. Okay. I still can't see anything. That's normal, right?
Well, you see light coming from the bottom of the hole now.
I don't.
I don't see it. I still see
Well,
blackness.
yeah, you're not climbed down in the hole yet.
Theater of the mind.
Yes, you're up in the crypt still, where we were.
Oh, okay. So I need to climb. Wait. So
Yep.
Varric, you're already
So-
down there?
So if you're looking into the hole, you can see that there's more light coming up from where it drops off there. So the drop off
Gotcha.
isn't very far to where they are. And y'all
Okay.
can talk to each other through the hole.
Yep.
All right.
Be careful on your climb down. It's a little slick.
Okay. I will then. Is the light ready?
Yeah, I've lit torches down here.
Okay. Then I will proceed to climb down to meet the rest of the party.
Ooh, and Hank has arrived.
I have arrived.
I suppose I'll follow.
You got nothing better to do, Zangief.
It's true. Just go get another glass of wine.
So can you see strong?
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, I was just making sure. Like,
It is lit up, yes.
okay.
All right, so in front of you, you all see the cave here, the shallow water in the bottom, and spider webs in every little crevice around. Looks like it's been infested for quite some time. Some of the spider webs are destroyed and broken away, and you can kind of make out some muddy prints in the bottom of the pool of water. But the water that's in here is stagnant and nasty looking, and it's got a brownish, greenish goop to it. The mud is really slick. Yeah, it's gross. Welcome to the sewers. I'm joking. It's not a sewer.
Do those look like human footprints?
As best as you could tell, between you can see where spiders have skittered and shit like that. But as best as you could tell, yes, they are humanoid.
That must be our man Gary's footprints then.
Could be Fred's.
Could be, probably is, because he walked every square inch of this joint.
So there only seems to be one way that we can move, correct?
I just want to make sure. Like, does it get darker for you when I go around a pole or something? Or do you have a torch on you, Trung?
Fuck this.
I don't have a torch on me yet, but I thought the torch was like in one position because it's like pulsing.
I can put a torch on your character. I think you can do.
Yeah. He's just got to right click and hit the flame.
Yeah, we should have a little flame. Yeah, the torch that's in the room, I just stuck it on the ground there and gave it some animation.
Okay, I have a torch on myself now.
All right.
I did. Wait, did it?
It looked like it.
I clicked it. Yeah, but then it like went away for a second.
Yeah, it looks like it went away.
Okay, there it goes.
All right, so you're gonna pick your torch back up that you dropped in the water, 1, Varric, and 2, the one that you got stuck in the ground. You're gonna pick those back up.
I'll leave the one that's lit.
Okay.
Stuck in the ground. That way we can find our way back.
That is smart.
All I wanted to know was if I needed to extinguish that light source or not.
All right, so now Hank can see, and we can move about our way.
Onward.
All right, the path ahead is really narrow. It's about 8 feet wide. Just about wide enough for one person, maybe 2 smaller people to walk side by side. You have to walk single file through this little narrow corridor here. And up ahead, you can see a whole lot of spider webs to the left, and then a passage that veers off to the right.
Do we see like the boot tracks this way? Like they keep going this way, right?
Yeah,
The footsteps.
Obviously.
Yeah, looks like he just haphazardly been sloshing through the water, just walking along, without a care in the world.
Okay. I can take the lead.
So we see the spider webs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, careful.
All right, single file. Let's get through here.
All right, on the spider webs to the left there, it looks like someone has been trying to tear away at them, but they're so thick that they gave up shortly after. And the footprints continue on to the right.
All right. Onward.
They're super thick. Like, can we see through it?
No.
But what if I burn
it? Okay, there's a spider ahead. Hank the Friendly spots the giant spider from.
Did I roll initiative? I sure did.
Oh, initiative.
All right, so we're rolling initiative now, so we're not moving.
Yes, sir. As soon as he rounded the corner, the spider poised himself for attack.
Okay.
I don't remember how to do any of this.
Utility.
Under utility. Oh, I accidentally rolled twice, but the first one I rolled was.
Or you can just go up to the combat tracker up there and click the dice next to your name.
Oh, never mind. I took the last one. That's fine. All right, Gooby.
Man, those are some terrible ass rolls, except for Gooby.
Except Gooby rolling.
Gooby rolled with advantage.
What?
Yeah, you rolled 2 die. You didn't see that? Are you holding the left alt button when you roll? Because that'll roll twice, or it'll automatically pick advantage.
I rolled 2 dice because I rolled mine and Gooby's at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll tell you when you roll advantage on there, like it'll be 1D and then like R20.
It's like this motherfucker's got advantage on initiative.
All right, so Gooby is the first to act,
It's an illusion.
or
What
Yes,
is
yes.
hiding?
Gooby will be the first to act.
Yeah. All right.
I'll just be that guy for now. An illusion.
What are you hiding?
Okay.
So you
All
know
right.
what?
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I was just trying to
No.
fill some time here.
Oh, fair enough. Gooby's gonna fly up. That's 30 yards or 30 feet of movement. He's gonna fly around the spider and fucking fly in front of its face and flap and flip him off with his talon and do the help action, so that the next attack on the spider confers advantage. And after he gets done doing that, he zooms back next to Hank the Friendly, and he ends his turn.
Where's my ruler measurement?
yeah, I
Here
was trying to find my ruler too. Oh, there it is.
Okay, that is not what I wanted. I found it, guys. Don't worry. I got the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, far
Alright.
left side looks like a ruler.
Sorry, I didn't begin combat. I have now, so you can.
Yep.
Thank.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a giant spider.
All right. So the giant spider, after the bird flapped in his face,
Oh no.
it gives chase to the. Hang on. Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
I have a bad
Quit doing
feeling
that, Jenny.
about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
The spider immediately runs up to start attacking,
Oh.
and he is going to attack.
Of course.
I'll go first.
He's going to attack you with his bite.
Okay. So I need. Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
Jesus.
Wow, Chili.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll that crit hit.
Why do spiders hate me so? What have I ever done to them? Oh my god, so many
Oof.
numbers. So it's 9.
Yeah. And then you got to roll a saving throw.
Yes, sir. Constitution, I believe, right?
Yeah,
you
it's
just
a
click the
saving
button
roll
there.
DC. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
a button.
Oh, yeah, there you
Okay, so just normal.
God, I
Yeah.
love how automated this is.
Oh,
Take that poison damage, Hank.
oh, how do I mark that on me?
I think you right click in the upper right corner. It has that little hooded icon thing. I think that's afflictions, or maybe it's the one in the middle.
Oh,
it's-
conditions. Yeah,
yeah,
poisoned.
condition.
Oh, yeah, poisoned.
Is that how his bite works? I think you roll like something for poison damage, right?
Yeah, that's the versatile damage. So you failed that. Wait, is it an instant poison or
No, you would just roll poison damage.
Like each
So
turn.
yeah?
No, Chili would inflict extra damage with the poison.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it's not a poison. It's not something that lingers.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. So I'll turn off the effect. Okay. Okay.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's not your poison damage.
That's all the poison damage.
Okay, it rolled for the. Yeah, that is the versatile damage. Why is it rolling 4d4?
It's rolling the damage twice.
Oh, So it's doing that again.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it didn't do that up there on his saving throw. Oh, it's just the damage. Wonder why it's doing that. Oh well. 4. So you did 7 and 4. Wow. That's probably just took a huge chunk of you did.
So I'm down to 6 health now. If I never see a spider again, my life will be much merrier.
All right, Zangief. You're up, buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna cure some wounds, Anton.
I
suppose.
appreciate. Hank appreciates that.
Hit that healing button on there.
Oh,
Nice.
To 15 health now. Oh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that, huh?
Nope.
Okay, I won't say that.
You can say, "Oh, I'm feeling much better."
I'm feeling much better.
There you go.
Or we're not supposed to know how much hit points we have.
Well, it's you're trying to role play it, you know. So I mean, do you know how much hit points you have as a human being? I mean, you know, you get it. When you feel bad, you feel bad. That's like I'm gonna try
Alright.
not to tell you, you know, okay, the mob has 6 hit points left, so let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the monster manual on it, Chili. It may explains it a little bit more in detail.
On what?
Giant spiders, the bite.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how much the Foundry tells you.
It has the whole description. It pulls it straight from the SRD.
Gotcha.
Makes it real easy to set up too. I just drag it over to. I can like create a monster and drag any ability out of the SRD I want onto it, and it automatically does everything. It's fucking great. I love this. Love this program. Anyway, moving on. Next would be Encantor.
Yes. All right. I guess I'll go up here.
Keep in mind that it's going to take double movement to go through me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You're going to have to squeeze past me.
Okay. So that was like what?
So you're at 20 feet of movement right now from where you were?
Okay. Oops. Okay. I'm going to target the spider and shoot a ray of frost at him. Gets advantage because of Gooby's action. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Damn, nice.
6 damage. And that'll be, I guess, slide up here to give more room. There we go. All done.
Sorry, remind me again. The 22 is to see if the attack hit lands, and the 6 is the damage dealt.
Yes.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so same thing with the attack landing. You're not going to tell us we don't know what that number is. We can only kind of infer based on when it does and when it doesn't hit.
Correct.
Okay.
Hank's turn.
Yeah, and like the best way to kind of think about it is that since it's a fucking large ass spider, you're not really missing a whole lot. It's just you're not doing anything to it. You don't. There's like no noticeable damage being done.
All right. I think Hank the Friendly will cast an unarmed strike with the Fury of Blows. Wait, am I doing that right? So after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 Kai point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah, so you would roll to see if you hit the first time, and then if you actually hit, then you would be able to do Flurry of Blows.
Gotcha. Okay, unarmed action. Normal. Come on. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay, so I will conduct a Fury of Blows.
Roll damage first on the first
one.
Roll
damage. Okay, sorry. Normal. That's so close to critical hit. Okay, wait. I clicked normal, then but maybe it didn't run this time. There it goes. Okay. All right. So
you get 5 on that first one, and then now you roll your unarmed strike again. Blows. It's just 2 more unarmed strikes. Is all Flurry of Blows.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so roll that again. Oof. Okay, that one missed. And then roll it again. So this is normal.
That hits.
Wait, does that hits? Okay. Damage. Normal. Why does it not roll the first time? That's weird. Another 3. Okay, so
you did 10 all.
10 damage.
Damn. You reach out there and pow, 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 hit that spider a few times, and you see him break down and start limping to one side, and he looks pretty battered, man. The spider's in bad shape.
Yeah, so you've done 13 damage altogether with your first attack and then that one.
Wait, 13 or 10?
Yeah, sorry, I did math wrong because you did 8 damage the first time, and then you did another 5.
Yeah, that's 13.
Wait, no, hold on.
No, okay, never mind. I was looking. Fuck.
Yeah, so I did 10. Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at his attack roll that he made.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, so 10 damage. I throw my fists with a fury against spiders. Always. End turn. Varric.
All right, Varric. You're going to run to the other end of the map and hit him with a motherfucking Eldritch Blast. I'm going to let you do it. Go ahead.
You know what? Why not?
You know what? I'm going to change things up a bit. I'm not going to move before I do Eldritch Blast this time.
I'm just going to throw out an Eldritch Blast and miss.
Off into the distance it goes. I would say into the darkness, but everybody here can see in the dark.
That's all I got. You're going to lean against the wall.
In turn. All right, Gooby, you're up again, buddy.
All right, Gooby's going to flap around and fly in front of the spider. And, yeah, do different motions in front of the spider than the last time.
He's going to flip him off with his other claw.
Yeah. And that'll be it for Gooby.
All right, it's the spider's time. The spider this time is directing his attention to the fluttering owl. Annoyed, he is going to attack him this time.
Gooby, no.
And that's what? Yep. Yeah. Well, that's that. Oh, all you needed was one. He's only got 1 hit point.
Yep. And Gooby hits the mud. Or does he disappear?
He drops and flops on the ground, and yeah, he'll disappear for after a bit. But right now he's just flopped on the ground, dead. Probably thinking, not again.
All right. Hang on. Spider's done. Next. Zangief. It's you, Disco.
Just gonna shoot him.
Oh, it's got advantage.
Yeah, you should have advantage. So roll again. And take the better of the 2 rolls.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you pull back your bow. Your short bow? Yes, sir. Do your damage roll, please, sir.
Hey.
All right, you pull back your bow and you let it loose, and it hits one of his legs that's already broken and mangled. But it did do some damage. Just not a whole lot. In turn. And Kator.
All right. Well. Okay, the spider's a dick. So I guess. I mean, I do have a longbow, so I'm gonna use it.
Look at you.
Yeah, superstar.
Kill my motherfucker now.
Yep. This is for Gooby. Ten damage.
All right. So you pull back your bow and you get a good solid hit right in the face of it, man, and put him right on the ground. Spider has been defeated. Yay.
Huzzah.
You're welcome.
All right. That combat is over. Now you got a big giant dead spider laying in the middle of the mud.
A little bird. Well, an owl.
Are there any eggs that we can harvest from the spider?
Not on the spider, no.
Or silk?
Do you want to try to gather some of the silk? I mean, there's silk everywhere. There's spider silk everywhere. It's all over the walls.
I want to snap and flick a firebolt this way while they're all looking that way. Just flick it into the spider webs.
All right. All right, so you fling your firebolt over here into this bundle right here. Hang on, why isn't that? Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And that immediately starts burning, and it burns all the way down into that little narrow corridor there. As far as you can see around the corner.
Can I step up and see, like, if I see down in there?
Yep. And it opens up into another larger cavern on the other side. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can. I can do. All right. Does it let you see through there now completely?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what you see, minus the web. So all the webs in this corridor right here are now burnt up.
You gotta drag me. Somehow I glitched into the wall.
These little narrow corridors.
Oh.
Hello.
Well then.
So what is everybody else doing? Standing around checking out the spot?
Grieving.
Grieve.
Gonna creep along the wall here.
All right, you can see more spider webs ahead in an area that looks like it opens up to a larger area.
Yes, after you, Hank.
You see it forks off to the left and continues south, and then ahead of you to the west there, it opens up into a larger area.
Oh, sorry. Do we see any footsteps in the mud here?
Yeah, but they're kind of scrambled, like they go in both directions.
Hmm.
And it seems like someone walked up into one way, then back out, then back through, then back out. So maybe he got lost, or maybe he found a
Goddamn
whole bunch of
Fred.
stuff. It's not Fred, it's Gary.
If it's all right with you all, I'd prefer to avoid the large web tunnels. Call it a personal feeling.
Well, the webs is no problem.
Are we all following to the south here?
We're just following Hank.
Okay. How do y'all move your screen, like your map, without like zooming out?
The left or the right mouse button. Drag.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been zooming out until I got into it. Thank you. Okay. Are y'all still together?
Right
Seems
behind
to be.
you.
All right, when you get here, there's another little corridor that branches off and up. It has a little incline. And of course, there's more spider webs, as y'all can plainly see.
Are there eggs in the spider web? Wait, what's
These?
going on?
You don't see any eggs in none of these cobwebs.
Oh, I think I teleported up on. Wait, never mind. Okay. Something's going on with my.
There's like a little bit of lag when you move, so just like move and let it move.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep, that would be me.
Okay. I see off in the distance a few more spiders. They look much smaller than the other ones. Proceed with caution.
All these corners are fucking me.
This is a really tight map.
What if I just end it before it begins and throw another fucking firebolt into the webs and spiders?
Eldritch Blast. There are 3 spiders that I see up there ahead of us. Much smaller than the previous battle, but a danger nonetheless. 20!
This dude! Jesus!
What is going on? Oh my gosh. Like what are we even doing? Why are we all
So
here?
11?
This is a solo mission.
Yeah, so 11 fire damage.
So are you shooting the spiders or the webs? What?
I want to shoot in that general direction. So I guess the
Okay.
I guess that
So
first spider.
you shoot
and
your
try to hit
fireball, and it hits the spider and lights the webs on fire, and all the spiders start flittering around, flopping around, and now they're all dead.
Easy enough.
What just?
I've killed us.
Oh my god! Did I fuck up?
An illusion.
I had everybody selected and hit delete.
Oh god.
But luckily for this program, Control Z undoes.
Undoes. Yeah.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, apparently I'm lagging some here too because I'm trying to delete these spiders and it's not doing.
Gotcha.
There goes one. Yeah, there's some serious lag going on. Oh yeah, I'm losing frames in my stream too. This is not good. Okay, they're all gone. Carry on. We'll just have to work around the program.
Easily done. Push forward, Hank.
Onward. Yonder, there is another giant spider.
Yonder, eh?
Do you dare try to blast this one as well, Varg?
I took care of the last 3.
What does that mean?
I took care of the last 3.
The last 3 spiders, he's right.
I mean,
Someone else ought to give it a go.
Well, I must get much closer. Is anyone else able to attack from the range here?
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
Digger
On
enthusiasm.
your mark.
I guess I could.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast for whenever he casts.
Okay.
Nice.
So close. One damage.
Wow.
That's 10 from me.
Your initiatives is
Initiatives. Goodness. Is that a natural 20?
I
Let's
guess
go.
so.
Hell yeah, Hank.
Okay, let's get the measuring tape out here. Okay. All right. I will proceed to move 25 yards or feet, excuse me, closer to the spider. Oops. Wait, how do you I forgot.
Spacebar.
Spacebar, thank you. 25 feet.
That is cool.
That is really cool. And I will. Oh wait, I'm down 1 key point. I forgot. Wait, how do I? Oh, wait, it's here. Okay, 1. All right. I shall unarmed strike the giant spider and roll 16. So that's a hit.
Definitely a hit.
And then I will roll damage. Excellent. Max damage.
Max dead.
And I will spend my other key point or Kai point to do Fury of Blows to do.
So just so that you're aware, you can, since you did an unarmed strike, you can just do another one for free without spending key, or you can spend key and do 2 more.
Oh. Okay, then I will not spend the key. Thank you.
Whenever you hit with an unarmed strike or your monk weapon, you can
do one extra bonus action. Okay, then I will do that one. Am I supposed to be clicking the plus unarmed strike or just the regular unarmed strike then? Because I think the plus unarmed strike is a bonus action.
Yeah, you're using your bonus action.
I mean, either way, it's an unarmed
I
strike.
think it's the same.
Sure.
I think it's the same, but I just want to make sure. Okay. Oh. He misses.
All right. So you go to hit the spider, and you tag it one good time, and you go for that second blow, and you slip in the mud and fall down. You are now prone.
Prone.
Which means the spider gets advantage on this attack if he attacks you.
Doesn't have many options.
This man went for the 2-piece and slipped. He's never done it before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to use my minor illusion on Hank. Minor illusion creates a 5-foot cube, and to protect him from the spider, I'm gonna. He's on the ground, so I'm gonna make it look like. Like there's a. Why not? Spiders don't know the difference. I'm gonna put a box over him.
Make him look like a box.
Yeah, like a box just went over Hank the Friendly.
Snake.
So I will. Oh, I don't want to put the marker down unless you want me to.
Nah, it's not important.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Put the minor illusion over Hank and try to hide him.
Okay, so Hank is now a box.
Yeah.
I'm a Hank in the box.
Yeah. And that will be my turn.
I put my Hank in the box.
Rotate.
Yeah, I had everybody selected again. There we go. We're getting it figured. It's weird because I'm so used to like left clicking anywhere on the canvas and deselecting, and this program doesn't do that. I have to hit escape. All right, so the spider is slowed, correct? Because of the frost.
Yeah, he loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay. So the spider, having had his lights punched out, and now there's a box in front of him, he is going to start moving this direction, albeit slowly. The hell did it say? It's. Why did my combat tracker reset? Oh, I fucked something. Anyway, going to the giant spider. All right, and that's his turn. He's creeping down the hallway, trying to get away. Very.
Oh no, you don't. All right. Just move up to see him and fucking let him have it. Blast. No, I don't.
All right, as you're getting in position, you go up and you cast Eldritch Blast, and now you slip and fall, and now you are prone in the goopy mud, along with
All
that.
right.
Only you're not a bot. Maybe these ain't so bad. Maybe I don't need to hit y'all with dragons in this next room. Let me delete that.
Goodness.
So it is Zangief. It is your time. Your time to shine, brother.
If I wanted to viciously mock him, would I need to be in like this wall would not be in the way, or like he would be able to hear around the wall, right? So
I don't think you can mock beasts. I don't think they have
it says
humiliation.
creature.
Creep.
Doesn't have to understand me, is what it says.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. Does it say you have to be line of sight?
It just says
That you
60
can see.
feet and it can hear you.
60 feet and it can hear me. So I think it would be able to hear me around.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
let's just see if this works.
Wait, this is making fun of someone is a damage ability?
Yep.
Wow, words do really hurt.
Vicious rhetoric.
So you hit him with one.
Did he save his DC?
I think you have to do the saving throw.
Yeah, let me do the save. Oh,
Words hurt.
words hurt
And then
bad.
it says it has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Yep. So I rolled him with a disadvantage. So you did what? 1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
That's
wait.
good.
I think I lost.
So although you can't see it, Trong probably can, and Barrick probably can, but the spider kind of clumps down and splashes in the water, and it's not really moving anymore. Not having much movement. Still showing signs of life though.
Little spider teardrop roll that I've saw.
It did. Oh, my feeling.
I'm gonna move up a little more and then I'll end.
All right, Hank, you can spend this round getting up and moving. So getting up would be your action, then you'd have your move action.
Okay.
It'd be half his
So-
movement.
There you go, half his move.
All right. So what do I roll to try to get up?
Nothing. You just spend half your movement to get up. So
Oh,
you
spend
don't
my half
deal
my
to-
movement. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I will get out of prone. So the spider dead or just no longer moving?
He's not dead. And
Okay,
he
so-
stopped in his tracks there whenever Zangief said he was ugly and his mama dressed him funny.
Okay, I will spend another 10 feet to approach it closer.
So falling prone doesn't use a action anymore, huh? It's half your move.
No, it's just half your movement to get up.
I should probably read the rules someday. I know 3.5 rules pretty good. I mean, I say that, but it's been
Okay.
30 years.
So I will try to unarmed strike. With the 22. Excellent.
Yay.
And
Slap his butt, Hank.
Thank you, Varric. Okay, and 4 damage. And I shall do a bonus unarmed strike with my second fist. Yes.
Man, look at him go.
And I shall roll damage.
Make me fall in the mud.
That's right.
All right. After you get up from the mud, you run over there to him and pow, and finish him up.
I hate spiders.
The spider has done. I'm gonna drag him out of the way over here. It's not my turn. In combat. All right.
So, gentlemen, beyond the spider's corpse, I see some remains, and I guess a faint light.
There's a in the cavern ahead. There's a hole in the ceiling that's about 3 feet around, and there's a pulsing light coming down. It's not sunlight. It's unnatural light. It's kind of a blue hue.
Okay. I suggest we approach with caution.
Does can I discern from here if it looks like it's magical light?
It does look like it's some form of magical light. Yes.
Cool.
Varric, what can you tell me about this light?
it's there.
Let's see what I know about it.
Would you roll
an Arcana check?
I mean, yeah, okay, 15.
Oh 15. Shit!
All right, you can definitely tell it's some form of magical light, and that it's coming from the hole in the ceiling.
Okay, gentlemen, we have two issues here.
Some sort of magical light. Not sure of the source. It's not sunlight.
We have a decision to make, gentlemen. Do we deal with this magical light first, or do we deal with the situation that has arisen to our left? I'm not sure if y'all can see it or not.
What situation?
Do you remember how I said I really hate spiders? This is the one that I'm going to hate the most of all, gentlemen. Oh, goodness.
It hasn't noticed us.
It has not noticed you yet, but at the between the spider and the water, the light in the water there, you see what looks like a human-shaped cocoon laying in the edge of the webbing there.
Oh, yes. Might that be our homeless gentleman, Gary?
So that's...
So do we deal...
That's just something we can see?
Yeah, you can see it on the edge right there next to the small spider.
Oh.
That little corpse right there, right where Disco's point is. Yeah.
Well, the first plan was to burn it out.
How lucky are you feeling right now, Varric? This seems to be a very...
I'm fairly confident I could catch it on fire, yes.
Is everyone else ready for an attack?
All right. I'll tell you what we will do. It doesn't seem to have noticed it yet, so we'll ready our attacks. All of us with range. We'll knock an arrow, ready a spell, and on a count, we'll hit it with all we have before it notices.
All right. While you are formulating your plan, out of the thick webs,
small spiders
from all around. Goddamn big ass spider move! I need them little. From the webbing in every direction. Let me move my big boy back. Y'all get attacked by spider.
Of course.
Little spider. But spiders nonetheless. Roll initiative. Holy shit, those little spiders roll good.
You sure did.
Incantor, you're up first.
Yes. Tiny little spiders. Well, I'm gonna target this one next to me.
All right.
And hit him with a frost blast. Good old. Oop. There we go. Little ray of frost. $13.
On my screen, it looked like it landed between the 8 and the 10, perfectly balanced. That's a hit. Sorry, that was my cue.
Not a problem. The Ocho.
That looks like max damage to me.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you obliterated that poor little spider. Ah, spider!
See,
Turn-
guys?
Turned
They're
into a
easy.
cucumber. Cool ass. All right. Enough with the terrible joke.
Yeah, I'm ending my turn.
All right. Next up is this wee little spider right behind you, Incatori, and he is going to attack you.
Okay.
Oh, so we also aggravated the giant wolf spider.
Did you? I don't know.
It's on the initiative. Oh, sorry.
Meta.
Oh, little spiders tries to attack and isn't doing much. Now keep in mind these little spiders are about the size of a chihuahua. So just for size, just for proportionate here.
Chihuahuas are ferocious, though.
Yep.
But that one was not very. Oh.
Who was it attacking?
It was the attacking Incatori, and it missed.
Okay.
Next spider on the list. This one back here, and it's going to move up behind Hank here. Was it spacebar? That's what it is, right? Spacebar?
Yeah, spacebar to move.
Oh no, I held the wrong key down. Oh, it's on your face.
Oh,
man. Oh my God! Don't die, Hank. He's this little spider ran out of the webbing up to here, and it's going to attack Hank. Get you on your face. I hate
spiders.
And he misses.
Okay.
He just pooped on your face. Matter of fact, right there on your forehead, I see it. Next. Oh, this is the other little spider? Yes, it is. This spider is going to run up and attack there. I'm assuming that's a hit. Varric? He go AFK.
Saving throw?
No, these are just regular little down spiders, I think. Does he? Oh, he does need to make a saving throw. You are correct. Ooh, did a whole 1 damage to Varric. Josh, you there? This motherfucker here. Calling Josh. We'll be rolling your Constitution saving throw for you in 3, 2, 1.
That's what happens when Josh is not there to roll.
So I do another damage roll. Is that correct? Oh no, it makes a Constitutional saving throw to not take damage. Okay. Okay. So he failed. He took 1 point of damage.
Okay. What'd I miss?
You failed your saving throw and took a point of damage from a little spider. I rolled your saving throw for you. I didn't do good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my reaction since he attacked me and fuck him up.
All right.
Can you see that?
Nope. Oh, hellish rebuke.
Yeah. So roll your saving throw. Which one hit me? The one right in front of me to the right?
Yeah.
Okay, he saves.
What is with these fucking rolls today?
Oh my god.
We've had 2 1s and like 15 20s.
He takes 8.
So it's half damage?
Yeah.
Nice. And that spider is obliterated.
Just don't fucking touch me.
In turn.
All right, so I took how much damage? I need to put that in.
1. From the little spider.
Okay. Sorry.
I gotta let my dog out. I'll be right back.
Who let the dog?
Squishy.
Now we know the answer to that age-long question.
Yeah, I know it got kind of muddled in their accents, but you know, it was like.
Hey, yo, Hank. Is this just AFK time? All right, we're in the middle of a combat with a bunch of spiders and giant spider. No, I'm going AFK.
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
that's my bad. I had internet problems.
Okay. All right. So we have 2 spiders near me. Okay. I will attack this spider with unarmed strike. Come on. Oh. So I miss with that.
No. That would be a hit. Remember,
That hit. Okay.
Small chihuahua-sized spiders.
You're right. And then damage. Normal. Damage of 4. Excellent. Or 6.
You just obliterate that little spider, too.
Ooh. Okay. So, can I use my bonus strike to attack the other spider? Or does it have to be the same target?
I don't know. Josh. I don't think you can attack, move, and attack. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I might be out of range for that one, to be honest with you. Am I? Yeah, I'm out of range. Never mind. Okay, so I will end turn after obliterating that chihuahua spider.
Might give me just a second. Damn, I thought I had some information about this spider. It must have been just in my head. All right. Oh, this was the spider I created. Okay, cool. All right, so this spider here, the big brood mother spider that you can tell, as far as you know, starts crawling out of here and then leaps right out here.
Oh, my worst nightmare.
Into the mid.
My worst nightmare.
Oh, that was the one that we said we'd killed. I said we killed.
What?
No, I don't think we've killed this one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. That was the one I was bullshitting that we killed.
Oh.
All right, so it jumps right here, and it's gonna immediately attack Vera with a bite.
10. No.
13. No. All right.
Wait, 13? Yeah, he hits.
Oh.
I didn't add in his mod. And I failed the saving throw.
So you take 3 from the bite. And 6 from the poison. So 9 total. Damn, it came out there and wrecked your world. With a leap. I was going to have him do a knockdown when he leaped, but that's still too much for a fat spider.
All right. Well, you know what that set him up for? Some hellish rebuking. Roll to save, fat spider. You don't save, fat spider.
Nope.
Stop fucking biting me. As you take an 11.
Jesus.
Right.
You're just too overpowered.
What do you mean? That was literally a max roll and the lowest I could have got. So I could have did 20 damage there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're overpowered.
Yeah.
It's just hellish rebuke. It costs a spell slot.
It's nice. All right. That's the end of this spider's turn. Zangief, you're up, buddy. You just seen Varric get smacked around by a leaping spider.
I'm using True Strike, so on my next turn I'll gain advantage. And I'm also going to inspire my friend Hank. Except I am very slow at all of this.
Oh, man. Don't worry about speed, dude. We got all night.
All right.
So he can add your Bardic Inspiration to his ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw, right? That's what I'm reading.
That is my understanding, yes.
And can be added after the roll.
Yeah, he just rolls another d6.
Okay.
All right. Cast a magic missile.
So don't forget you have a spider on your backside there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's like 2 little spiders and then.
I think just one little spider left.
Oh.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, Hank smashed one. You killed one. Varric killed one. There was only 4. So yeah, there's one.
All right. Well. I mean, yeah, sure. All right, magic missile. 2 missiles on the big spider and 1 missile on the little spider.
All right.
All right. We'll go the little spider first. Five damage to the little spider.
All right. Completely obliterated the little spider.
Yep. And then the other 2 missiles will. There's 1. 4 damage. And another 4 damage.
Nice.
All right.
That'll be it for me.
Very.
He's gonna look repulsed. This fucking spider running up on him, trying to try his shit. He's gonna hold his palm out and just, and you'll see a mist of poison. So he's got to roll a saving throw. He passed it. Cool.
So what happens?
Right.
Nothing? Just the...
Nothing. Since he succeeded. Oh yeah, end my turn.
All right, Hank.
Okay. I will inch closer to the giant spider so that I can attack it. And I will do my patented unarmed strike. Okay, so with Bardic Inspiration,
You can add a 1d6 either to your attack, your damage, or a saving throw. But you have to
And it
roll.
says you can add it after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Not your damage.
okay, gotcha. Okay. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So then I can add it to my damage now.
No.
No.
Bardic Inspiration is only ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throws.
Oh, okay. So maybe I could do my bonus one. Then.
But you should have hit with that one though, right? So you can do the damage on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Yeah. Okay, so 4 for bludgeoning. And then unarmed strike bonus. We'll do normal.
That's
So I still hit. So I'm just going to go with damage here. Pop, pop.
Y'all are just foring this spider to death. All right, you punch down on the spider. Pop, pop. You see it looks visually weaker and kind of shooken a little bit.
I wipe the spider slime on some rags that I have. This is disgusting.
Can you rock a spider? I don't think I've ever seen a spider get rocked.
Into turn.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about what Varric was talking about. I'm like, can you rock a spider?
I mean, to be fair, Chili could have ended your turn.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get y'all in the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Because I forget to, trust me. All right, so the spider is again gonna attack.
I don't think he hits anybody.
Yep, he lashes out at you and just misses you completely. You can tell he's definitely hurt.
He needs to get up off my shit.
Zangief.
All right. I'm gonna loose an arrow.
Keep in mind, you have disadvantage.
Ooh. And why is that?
You're in melee range.
Ah.
So you shoot your bow at it and phew, miss it completely. And my arrow sound effects. Phew.
It's pretty good.
Good thing we're
That's
not
what I
doing
heard.
Western. I can do Western sounds. Pew, pew. Every Western has those ricochet sounds.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew. In Katori. Sir.
Okay. Well, I guess I will shoot a ray of frost at him. 15.
That would be a hit.
Finish him.
3 damage.
All right, you shoot your ray of frost, and the spider starts crystallizing, and his whole face just turns into like a big ice spider face, and he collapses to the ground. You've
That's
done
a
it,
big
boy.
skull.
Y'all can see that skull.
Thank goodness.
Big ass spider stuff.
Okay. Is there anything on the spider corpse that we can loot?
Well, I mean, you probably get some spider meat out of the legs and
So
some
no
guts.
silk or
No,
eggs
not on the spider.
Okay, just checking.
Now
So
there's
I
plenty of
wanna-
webbing around. Let's let y'all.
Oh wait. Sorry, we can't move. So the
Oh, yeah.
encounter's over, right?
Yeah. Let me end combat.
Okay.
End combat, Taylor. Chili, whatever your name is.
I think I see some eggs in the distance. Should we try to go harvest them before we explore this mysterious light?
Sure. Don't break them again.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to handle them. Does anyone else volunteer to
Can we
pick up
look
the
up
eggs?
in the hole? Can I look up in the hole while we're walking around? See.
You can indeed.
I mean,
So, go ahead.
I can do the eggs, but maybe we want to kind of help that guy out.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to see if y'all would rush over to the money or not.
Yeah. Guess I'll help him.
All right. So you go over and you see this clump laying there. It's all webbed up. But the person inside is still breathing.
All right. Oh. Hold still, sir. I'm going to assist you. I go, oh, geez, what am I going to do here? Reach my pack, I guess, the trusty dagger? I don't know. So I'll pull my dagger out and kind of start working on by his feet. 'Cause that's a good start, by the feet. Kind of.
Yeah.
So
You're
you
definitely
were
not going to accidentally stab his eye out.
roll. No, I'm joking.
Please be
Say-
careful in Kontor.
Roll for cutting web. No. Okay. So Varric, you're looking up in the hole there.
Yeah.
And you see all this trash on the ground and broken vials and stuff. Looks like someone's just been dumping stuff down inside of here. And up in the hole, you see that light. You see the source of that light is this crystal that seems like it's fixed into a some kind of thing on the ceiling that holds it in place. And it's just like this crystal, and you can tell that there's some kind of structure up above this hole, a house or a barn or something up there with this magical crystal that's got a magical light coming off of it that's shining down inside the hole. I used to have a graphic for what the crystal looked like, but I guess I deleted it. Anyway, that's what it is. Blue. It's got this intricate wire framing around the crystal that holds it into the base that is stuccoed to the ceiling. No, I'm not going to Stephen King. Y'all, man, go ahead.
Sure, I'll fucking and try to get it down.
What is...
You know.
You going to just fly up there?
Golly!
Okay, so what are
Well-
you doing exactly?
Yeah,
Are you shooting it with the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, I'll shoot around the base of it, like the.
He can jump
See.
25 feet in the air for all I know. Jeez.
I'm sure
Rolling
if I gave him a
19s and
skill
20s.
check. All right, so you blast your Eldritch Blast up there, and the whole fixture that the crystal was set in just shatters, and the crystal comes falling down and then plops into the mud right in front of you.
All right, let's see what it is. I'll pick it up.
Let's see. Let me make sure I don't this item still. Because I figured somebody would try to take. Oh, I don't have it. Yeah, I can create one real.
And I'll just pew it down.
Trying to see if I can find something to represent that. I can't for the time being. Can I give this to somebody?
Yeah, you can just put it in our inventory. Ooh.
There you go. Glowing crystal. You now have a glowing crystal in your bag.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Window shut.
I rummage through these items that are on the ground, trying to look for anything that's salvageable.
All right. Amongst the muck there, is anybody collecting eggs? Or are y'all just planning on it and maybe later?
I thought Varric was doing it.
I'll collect them. But
Disco.
Disco.
Okay.
I feel like we should help this guy. He's just
Okay.
squirming over here with his feet hanging out.
He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'm working on it.
Working
He'll be
on it.
fine.
Okay. So Hank is digging through the muck. All right. Roll a perception check for me there, Hank.
Perception check. Wait, okay, check. Wait, hold on a second. Skills.
Would it be perception or search? Is there a search check?
I have perception skill
Investigation.
check.
Yeah, investigation is
Investigation.
You want investigation or perception? Investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
Okay, investigation. Come on. Okay.
So why is there a -1? You have a -1 to your investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, because you dumb as a brick, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little bit
You rockhead.
on the dumb side.
I'm just gonna look at all the shit that he's throwing around, see if there's
My
anything.
brain is slow, but my fists are fast.
All right.
Just watch him as he's doing it.
You also roll an investigation. All right, so you're cutting this dude out over here.
Yep.
All right, so you're cutting away at him, and he doesn't seem to be moving, like trying to help himself out or anything. He's just perfectly still, but he's still breathing.
That's good. Less wiggle means less chance to poke him. So I'm good. We'll establish.
He looks to
what's
be
wrong.
unconscious.
Got it. Perfect. All right, and then I got him out of
Yes,
the web.
He is now out of the web,
Okay.
but just a body.
Okay.
And you can see where it looks like he's been bitten by more than one spider of varying different sizes. The guy's been in some shit. I am going to drag his icon out here so you can get a better look at what kind of goofy he is.
Haha.
So now you have an unconscious, unwebbed man laying in the floor.
Okay.
2 yard digging through some muck over here without much luck. So Disco, you want to go after the egg?
I feel like I'm gonna have to carry this guy. So should I grab the eggs too?
That, or do you have any healing magic available?
That might be wise to restore some of this man's life to make it easier for him to.
I do. I'm not sure I understand how that works outside of combat.
It's basically the same thing. You just cast a heal on an unconscious body. Or do they still do like healing kits and shit like that where you can stabilize people or whatever?
Yeah, do a medicine check on them.
There you
See if
go.
I have one in my inventory.
Do a medicine check.
See if you're able to kind of stabilize them and see what's wrong with them.
Do I have to have medicine to do a medicine check?
It's under skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you don't
I'll-
have that.
You may just have a negative. You may just have a penalty. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I can check them out. If you want to assist me, Zangief, with my observation of this guy.
Yeah,
So what I'm-
hang on before you carry on. On his character, on your character sheet, Disco, on the left-hand side there, it has your abilities like animal handling and acrobatics, and there's a medicine there, and you can check that. I mean, click or roll for that, right? He just doesn't get any bonuses to it.
Yeah. I mean, I have a +4 medicine.
Well, it's weird. When I click it, I see the pop-up, but then it like disappears.
I just roll a d20, man. We'll figure it out from
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
If he's gonna try to revive him, I'm going to assist him in
Okay.
doing so and giving him the help action for advantage.
Okay.
I'm refreshing my browser.
Yep, no problem.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, like I said, Varric is this character knows how to fix people with medicine and shit. It's just he don't really give a shit about people. So,
Well, if he makes it, he makes it.
yeah, well, seems like more of his problem.
I mean, if he's drunk, he might be easier to carry out than have him stumble out.
Hank and Varric, y'all still digging through the muck looking for stuff?
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching him dig through shit.
Go ahead and
No,
roll
I
me
haven't
another.
found anything yet.
Yeah, roll another investigation.
I don't have investigation. Is that a
Nah, it doesn't.
problem?
No.
Okay. $16. Do I find anything?
All right, so when you're digging through the mud, your fingers run across something a little larger than the trash and broken crap that's laying there. A little something solid. You reach in and you dig it out of the muck, and it looks like it's some kind of pendant. It's about the size of I don't know, just like a big medallion about the size of a tennis ball, round. And it's flat, and it's caked with mud, and it has a loop on the top of it where it looks like a chain goes, but there's no chain attached to it. You clear away some of the mud. It almost resembles the face of an owl.
Okay.
I say that
Can
like a
I
question.
do? What would insight do for me right now as I explore this
That's how
jewelry?
someone's lying.
Oh, that's insight. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably do like it says a pendant.
History?
Yeah, you could probably like a history or a religion check. See if
History check. I'm gonna roll a history check. See if my vast history of knowledge that I've studied from my monastery is gonna pay off here. Whew. Oh, okay, 14. Am I able to?
As you're looking at it, you do realize it, or you conclude that this is something that has been made in other parts of the world, and they're not very. They're rare. What's the opposite of rare? How come I can't think of words? What the fuck is going on with my brain? Yeah, they're not very common. My fucking brain just stops. I just get to a word and goes, nope, we're done. Done with that whole line of thinking right there. All right, so it's not very common, and it looks well crafted, and it looks like it's made out of a bronze's gold metal. And you know that that type of metal only comes from the southern end of this continent y'all live.
Okay.
Is Hank hiding it?
Are you hiding it, Hank?
I am not hiding it. I'm holding it up to the light so that Varric and I can both see it.
Sure, I'll take. Look like you found something there.
It does look like something that isn't from around here, judging by the composition. Oh, did you delete again, Chili?
You're gone.
Oh shit, my bad.
Hank.
Apparently, this jewelry is teleportation. But it seems like these materials are not from around here. And so either whoever brought this here has some explaining to do about where they got it from.
Can I check see if it's like related to any kind of religion or anything? Can I look and check it over?
Sure. Take a look.
It is in my inventory now, so
I can't tell shit about it.
It's cursed. Throw it back in the mud.
I'm willing to take my chances.
Cast it out now, Hank.
What's the worst that could happen? Wait. I see the unidentified item. Can I put that in my inventory?
I am going to place it in your inventories.
Okay.
Should say owl pendant in your inventory now.
Yeah, I see it now. Look, Varric. I feel like this is something we need to investigate further, and maybe someone in the town can shed some more light on this item, or maybe our homeless man, when he awakens from his rest, will be able to give us more information about this.
I highly doubt that a homeless man is going to be giving us any good information.
All right, I got that medicine roll.
How else do you think all this stuff got down here?
All right, you're rolling for medicine.
Just try to heal.
Oh.
Yeah, roll again.
Yeah, for the advantage.
Okay.
All right, so you use your medicine techniques on him that you learned, and you seem to stabilize him. He's still unconscious, but he's gonna need some kind of antidote or something to counteract that poison that he's obviously got in his body.
I can put a box over him.
Go Cantori, I don't think that's gonna help.
Sorry, he's gonna end up anyway. So.
Oh.
All right, so you found your little pendant. There's a hole in the roof. There's no more light coming from the roof or from the city. Because Josh got that shit in his pocket.
You're welcome.
Hey, look, there's a new light because I don't know what I'm doing. And now there's no light. Okay.
Well, I'd be happy to carry this unconscious guy out and drag his feet a little bit because I'm so much shorter than he is. Maybe he'll wake up. If y'all want to grab some eggs.
Yeah, I'll just step over the dead guy and fucking start grabbing eggs.
2d4 on the egg roll. Oh, the dude laying on the floor unconscious is also human. Not that that's a big deal, but to give you an idea.
I rolled 2 3s.
All right, so you managed to salvage out 6 eggs total.
Excellent.
Just put them in my case here.
Do you think it's time to return back to the town and return this gentleman to the barkeep and collect our reward?
Well, we found that person who we can only assume is the drunk. We've gotten eggs and a couple of knickknacks and items to take back with us. Sure, we can leave the spider cave.
Let's get some silk samples here and get that other
The job, the other job.
yeah, knock that other job out of the way.
All right. This is a big spider web, right? Like, just like a huge one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna whirlwind my arm through all the spider webs and just wrap my arm up
like cotton candy.
Yeah.
You're just gonna leave it on your arm.
Yeah.
Might make it difficult to climb back out of the hole,
or
up this hole, or whichever direction y'all go.
Yeah, I'll just slam my arm into the wall and just use like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Stick to the wall.
He's just everybody gets handfuls in their palms and just climbs right on out.
Yeah. I guess I could wrap it around a torch.
AFK is like,
Wait, did Chili say AFK for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back too.
Yep.
all right.
Hooray.
I'm back. All right. What's the plan, boys?
So I guess I'll just twiddle it around and get a big old thing of cotton candy on a torch.
Okay, so you're making a cotton candy torch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, because I don't need torches, so.
Only for Hank's blind ass.
Hank the Unseeing.
Look, the mark on my forehead isn't a third eye, okay? Sorry.
I thought someone drew a dick on your forehead.
All right, so Zangief is hoisting the 6'1" thin. He probably don't weigh a whole lot, probably 165 pounds or so.
All right.
Yeah, feet dragging all the way through the cave.
Right, because you're not very tall.
Oh man. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
just dragging that. Boots gonna be full of mud.
Oh, man. He's lucky we even spent the time to save him.
All right, I need everybody to roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can just type /roll d20.
Ooh. You have to type the d20. 60.
Jesus, y'all all rolled pretty good. All right, so as y'all are sitting there and y'all hoist the body up onto Zangief's shoulder here to drag him out and collect your eggs and get your motherfucking spider cotton candy, you hear a noise from the hole way up in the ceiling. Like something shuffling around. and then it goes quiet.
Oh dear.
Should we cheese it?
You mean send an Eldritch Blast up there?
No, I mean like beat feet and
Like cheese it, it's the cops.
yeah, cheese it.
Oh.
That is an option. We could all use the original plan for the giant spider and ready our actions, ready our spells for whatever comes down.
I am ready.
If it's a beast, we'll unleash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ready my well, first I will get into proper battle position.
Yeah, already a good old Eldritch Blast.
Oh, ready a Ray of Frost.
Hank the Friendly spits on his fists and prepares them for battle.
Oh,
You lubing them up?
a little
Yeah.
kinky there.
Yeah. I didn't say spit in my hand. I said spit on my fist, like on the knuckles. Golly, y'all.
Even worse.
Yeah.
What?
I guess at least he spit on it.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god, I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much.
It's something.
This is why we can't have. This is why we can't have nice things.
All right, so you're waiting for something to come down that hole, and nothing ever comes.
All right.
All right, let's
3-4.
exit. Okay. Do you want us to walk through this whole thing, or are you going to?
I just want to make sure that that's what y'all want to do.
And,
All right, so you.
I mean, I guess I could still see in the hole, right? Like, is there anything moved up there at the top?
Oh, nope. Same old thing. Looks like some structure built over a hole.
This is somebody's trash hole.
Is it just understood that this guy is with me now?
Yes. Sir. You don't have to. We don't have to drag him.
I wonder if someone was growing these spiders. Feeding them through a hole. All right, I guess I'll wonder to myself.
I mean, take one more look over here. I'll look at it. I'll give it a.
Yeah, is there like it's like old piece of mail or something with their name on it, or?
No, there's a old nasty rope down here and a broken bucket, along with the vials and pieces of broken furniture. It looks like some pottery, a couple of chicken bones. Yeah, it looks like someone's been dumping trash here, but there's a lot of broken vials, like a lot.
Vials. Maybe it's the Alchemist.
Just chucking his trash down, you think?
We could pay a visit to his shop or his house.
True.
Maybe that's why the spiders are so big, all of these broken vials. He's
Vitamins.
poured some kind of potion down here. Either way, we should get this man out of here.
Yeah, he needs
Agreed.
assistance.
I just don't want to fight with a fucking dead man on your back.
All right, so y'all gonna go back the way y'all came.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. The trip back is way less event. Not a whole lot going on unless y'all deviate away from the the way y'all came.
We are not gonna do that.
But y'all don't. So yeah. So you get him up to the hole over here, and how are y'all gonna get him up through this hole?
I mean, we still got the rope.
Yeah, we tied him to the rope.
And just yank him up last.
Yeah.
Or second to last anyway, in case he falls.
His neck gets stuck. And just tugging on him, just cracking his neck.
If he dies, he dies.
Dang.
All right, Ivan.
Sorry, yeah, thank you. I was gonna see if anyone got that reference.
Ivana Draga.
Good on y'all.
Oh, please just get us out of this hole. I'm fucking lagging and shit.
What? Yeah.
You're lagging in the hole?
Yeah.
Keep up.
Just get us out of this hole.
All right. And a bronze dragon attack.
Maybe you should. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
Damn, look. Gary beat y'all over here.
Really? The dead guy beat us here. Okay.
Having trouble navigating there, Squishy?
Hell yeah.
Don't go through the webbing. Okay. So, who will go to the top and pull this man up?
That sounded like a volunteer to me.
I will go upward. Okay, so how do I go up the rope?
Just
climb the rope.
Just climb the rope, man. Just grab and climb.
Wait, I don't see the rope here.
There's nothing to click on.
This motherfucker
I hate
Trong
y'all so much.
This motherfucker Trong. The theater in his mind is completely empty.
8 intelligence, okay, Varric? 8 intelligence.
His theater got shut down due to COVID.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, because I kept trying to move forward, and instead I kept hitting a wall. I'm like, wait, like, well, I thought something was buggy there, so I was confused.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, the spider webs have an invisible wall, so you can't climb up in there, so you don't get stuck again there. Slick.
Again. Okay, so I reach the top. I grab hold of the rope, and I wait for the signal from below. To tell me when to pull the rope up.
I can go last and kind of harness it around him if you guys want to help Hank hoist this dead.
Sure, sure.
That might be a good idea. You may need more than one person.
All right, sure. I'll climb up there and help Hank.
Okay. Up the invisible rope.
Yep.
All right. So who climbed up? 2 people.
Hank
and Varric.
All right. Roll athletic check, both of you.
Oh God.
I can't. I'm not strong.
Athletic skills check. Okay. Oh goodness.
I told you I'm not strong. So we're in the hole.
So did we pass the
check?
Okay.
Hank, you barely scramble up the rope and make it
did.
into the cave. Varric, on the other hand, has not. His hands are slick from digging through the mud, or the rope's all wet, or there's some reason why, but he's having a hard time.
Sun's in my eye.
Should have spit on them.
Should have just used the spit.
Yeah. Who's the silly one now? So, am I going to get more assistance up here, or am I going to be the only one up here?
Here, we'll cut through the bullshit trying to make y'all roll through. We'll say that y'all made it mostly uneventful. Little hard time here. Had to put some hands on some butts to get people up.
And we are out of the chamber.
Oh, did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one.
Yeah, I think so. That's church crypt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's the old me.
And just when you got used to that one.
What do you mean?
Nice.
All right, you're back at the church, and Amanda's meet you here after I guess she heard. She goes, "Oh, I see you've got the town drunk with you. Was he down dabbling in my crypts?" You should have that hole looked at. It's got cobwebs. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let me breathe before I get back into character here.
Right. Yeah.
She said, quickly, bring him with me. I have just a place for him. I can cure him. And she, I don't have a place set out. So we'll pretend like she took you upstairs here in this other stairway to the upper compartment of the church where she has beds for the sick. An infirmary, if you will. She says, thank you very much. I will tend to him from here.
I'm not feeling too well myself. Would you tend to me?
What ails you?
Well, I've been bit by a fucking spider. What do you mean?
Do you need an antidote, or would you just prefer some healing?
Oh, a tender touch. That'll do it.
Perhaps if you go and kneel before your deity, maybe something will come of it.
Oh, right. I'll see you all at the tavern.
Please do make sure
My fucking deity.
that word gets back to the innkeeper about us bringing this man back.
Yes, indeed. The whole town will know about it before too long, I'm sure. Gary here has a rather loose lip. He likes to talk. No doubt his story will change to where he helped you fight whatever evil creatures you came across, because that is right up his alley. Along with Lenny and Carl.
You know what? I'll play it up for her. I'll go out in her main room and start chanting in deep speech. Just, I need some help here, you great fucking blighter.
Colorful language from you, Varric. Colorful language.
It's all in deep speech, so it sounds like fucking Cthulhu in your ears.
Yeah, I don't think yeah.
Now, where do you boys want to head to next? Back to the inn. Go sell your eggs. Check on the spider silk.
I think we should go take care of the spider silk and the eggs before we return back to the bar. Bartender.
Well, if there's one shop that we can't go to.
Took me a second to figure what you're talking about, but yeah, I got it. Holy crap, man! I really got this map weird. Hang on.
Okay, so yeah.
Hang on, let me get rid of. I mean, what's this dude's name? Fred. Fred over here hanging out in the shop.
You know that shop that we went through where we put on the greatest show on earth?
Here's your small little old shop with the blacksmith. This is the blacksmith, and this is called the Saltwater Crafters Union Smith and Stitch. They sell cloth, and the blacksmith makes armor and weapons, and she makes dresses and hats and gloves, and has fine cloths from. You are at the tailoring shop, man, blacksmith shop.
No, what's the name?
Dark.
It is called the Smith and Stitch. That's right.
Well, Varric, you had the spider silk, so go on and negotiate.
Very well, very well. Sure, we can do it.
Yes, how can I help you?
Hello there, beautiful lady. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Oh, doing well, doing splendid. I was wondering if you might be interested in the finest spider silks.
The finest spider silks, you say? From where?
Hi, we've traveled all the way from Holcomb to here to sell our spider silks.
All the way from Holcomb to here to sell your spider silk.
That is correct.
Let's see what
These
you
are
have.
the finest. As I hold out the spider silks, threaded around.
The torch.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a fucking spindle or whatever at this point. You know, the guy's cotton candy.
Yeah, like a big spool.
Yeah. Here we have the finest spider silks from albino hunter spiders.
She says, "Here, let me look
10
at
times stronger than steel.
Let me take a look at this." And she puts some glasses on, and she leans down into it, and she looks at it, and she starts picking at it with her little fingers and looking at it. She goes, "No, no, 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 no. This will never do. This is indeed decent quality spider silk, but it is not of the finest variety. Do you wish to change your story? Maybe?"
You would call me a liar.
I would.
That is incredulous that I would ever have my name besmirched by a lowly halfling.
I would never have my name besmirched by someone coming here trying to pass off simple spider silk as something more than it is. So you can gather your things and leave and take this spider silk with you.
Have you an idea how long it takes to harvest this from albino wolf spiders?
There are no such thing as albino wolf spiders, sir.
And you would know.
I would.
Have you ever seen an albino wolf spider?
No, neither have you.
Okay.
I have studied silks from all across the lands, and there's no reports of any albino spider silks, especially around Holcomb.
All across the land,
Across the land.
And I suppose you've been across the chasm, have you?
No one's been across the chasm.
Yes, that's what they'd have you believe. I guess it can't be helped. The reasoning why you've never seen an albino wolf spider?
Not from Holcomb, I haven't.
You see, that's the only way through. You have to go down near Holcomb, travel across. Very perilous journey. I can take you one day. I can show you these spiders if you're up to a challenge.
No, I don't think I will be going anywhere with you.
Show you across the chasm.
There's nothing across that chasm that I'm interested in. Thank you, sir.
He's more likely to throw you across it. Hank mumbles under his breath.
Oh, you see, seeing is believing, and you've never seen, so you don't believe.
So do you wish to sell me this spider silk?
It depends on the price.
I'll give you 4 silver for the whole spool.
Wait, are we selling the spider silk? I thought someone wanted it for some kind of journey or quest or whatever.
Yeah, what was the journey? What was the job?
To collect spider silk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's no guarantee of any price or anything like that.
Nope. Just if you happen to have any, come see Marine Thimblefix.
I mean, I have my torch too. Spider silk.
So I had to confer with my colleagues here. You know, you must understand we want a good price here. I'm sorry, what did you say your deal was again?
4 silver for the whole spool.
Ah, right. That's why I had trouble remembering such a paltry deal. We'll take no less than 1 gold per spool.
I just don't have much use for that much worthless silk. I can craft you a bag with it if you like.
You offend. Worthless silk.
Maybe a pouch. You do realize that the silk smells like sewage, right?
Yes, it is quite a pungent aroma given its albino wolf miters. Have you ever seen the glands on them? Quite repugnant beings. That's why their only company seems to be orcs.
Orcs? I guess next you're going to be telling me that they were riding them into battle.
Do you realize how far-fetched that sounds, what you're insinuating? Where do you come up with these stories?
I can't. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Let me just gaslight it real quick.
I'm sorry, that one threw me for a loop. Where do you go with these stories? These are albino war spider silk. You crazy? Orcs run.
You haven't been across the chasm, apparently.
Right?
Yeah, across the chasm.
Like a disco just comes right on in and support. Oh yeah, across that fucking chasm.
We should journey out to see what's beyond that chasm.
Oh yeah, that's what y'all want to do.
I don't need to journey out to see what's across the chasm. I've already been there.
It's a bunch of albino spiders.
Yeah.
With
Only near Holcomb.
With orcs on their back.
The orcs do not ride the spiders.
Y'all know there's gonna be fucking spider riding the orcs in y'all's future. You know that, right?
Like, Varric, you've created a whole other monster.
You're just building me a dimension.
It's just good storytelling. What's the innkeeper doing here? What's this fucker doing here? Just listening.
He's not the innkeeper. That's the blacksmith.
Wait, can y'all see shit? I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I thought this was another mind.
No,
eater.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you?
You can't see stuff.
I can.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
The darkness for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I had everybody's tokens on the screen. I thought everybody could see.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was just saying, oh my god.
This guy's been sitting there for 15 minutes in the dark.
In the dark. His power went out. Okay. Welcome back, Zangief.
Well, what do you say? I'd say for your ridiculous ridiculing. Orcs riding spiders. Who could imagine such a thing? 1 gold seems fair enough for each pool.
It's not going to happen. I would use money with that price.
And after your fanciful tales that you regarded us with.
What?
Your made-up beliefs of orcs riding spiders.
Wait, what?
we're here trying to do business, and you would make up such tales about things that just clearly never happened. What?
All right, so the dwarf standing behind her, who's been chuckling the whole time.
I was gonna say.
He steps up over here next to the counter here. He says, "Look, are you gonna buy something, or are you not gonna buy something? Because we're in the business of selling things, not in the business of standing around lollygagging. So do you want something, or do you not want something?"
I'm sorry, sir. Are you unaware of how business works? I sell something to you, I buy something from you.
Well, we have no interest in paying a gold for what you're offering. So do you want to buy something? Have a look around. There's things on the shelves. Pick what you want. Come back. Maybe we'll trade. Maybe not.
I could go as low as 7 silver per spool.
4 silver is my final offer.
That's 4 apiece.
Yes, 4 for each spool.
So 8 silver for both of these.
Yes. Your math is impeccable. Wait, Squishy, can you see?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just want to make sure everybody can see.
Sure, tally it up. Tally it up. I don't believe I've ever been talked down to by a halfling.
The irony is visually stunning.
All right, so give Incatori 40 silver and Varric 40 silver? Or 20 silver amongst y'all, however y'all want to split it.
40?
4, I mean, not 40.
I was like, okay.
I was thinking 40 cents.
I mean, yeah.
So we just take 2 silver apiece.
Yep.
Because I can't.
You don't. I mean, you don't
slip
have
money
to
away
split
from
it.
them.
You don't have to split it across us. I mean, you were the two that were savvy enough to bring it up there. We don't.
Yeah, but I'm on my cut of the eggs, so here's your 2 silver.
Okay. All right.
How much?
Take the 2 silver.
How much gold do you have? Because we all should have the same gold, right?
I believe so.
19 gold, 4 silver pieces, 5 copper pieces. But I think I paid for food the first night.
Oh, that's right.
All right, it's all right. I'll take the cut. Apparently, when I transferred my character from D&D Beyond, it wiped my gold. So.
All right. Well.
So where do we sell these eggs now? Now that Varric has spun more tails than he has spider silk tonight.
Well, I don't believe they're going to be in the egg buying business here.
I don't believe.
No, that would be Waukie's Wares is where y'all would do that.
The place where Varric's fleeced them last time.
These proprietors here are a little short-tempered, it would seem.
All right, Josh, you got the thing in your inventory that we talked about. I forgot about it. But I put it there. There it is. All right. So y'all are heading over to old Milwaukee's place.
I want to grab a hood and a cloak because it's Taylorite.
So you want to buy a hood and a cloak?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me look up the prices of hoods and cloak.
Just
1
something to cover
gold.
my face.
Oh, okay, I got it. What am I looking?
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
All right. You asleep, Tron? I fucking Tron fell asleep.
No, I'm here. I'm here. What's up?
I heard you snore, man.
No, I was not snoring. I promise. I was just breathing heavy into the mic. Okay, what is up? Are you? I thought you were teleporting us or moving us to.
He wants to buy some items from this chick.
Okay.
I'm trying to look up some prices here, but never had to price hoods and cloaks before, regular cloaks.
He doesn't.
He's just straight up dozing off. That's just funny. Anyway, okay, so
Yeah. I'm not asleep. Sorry, there was something playing in the background. I was trying to figure out what it was.
I guess it would be traveler's clothes, right? Like
yeah, I guess.
Sorry, I don't know what is causing noise in my background. I'm trying to figure out if I have a tab open that's playing a video or something like that.
So it'd be an ample cloak with a hood on traveler's clothes would be included in it.
Okay, so and how much you got a
2
price?
GP.
Woo, really?
Mm-hmm.
So that's for the whole.
It's a full set of clothes.
So you just want the cloak and the hood?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 7 silver should do it. Wait, 10 silver is a gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Just want to make. Yes. 7 silver should do for the hood and the cloak both.
I'll give you 4 silver for it.
1 gold it is then.
7 silver.
All right. Take 7 silver out your thing and put your cloak. Do I need to give you a cloak?
Yeah.
God dang it. You would. So I just need to give you traveler's clothes, or is that how this works? I don't know how this works.
Yeah. Yeah, just traveler's clothes.
I am perfectly content in my common clothes, as I was raised that way. What does a traveler's cloak do for you, Varg?
What do you mean, what's it do for me?
Does it have any bonus, or is it protection?
It covers my face.
It just covers your face. Okay.
Yeah, we're about to go into a place that I fucking fleeced. I'm gonna cover my face.
Okay. Okay, so this is all just for decorative purposes. It doesn't provide any armor or.
Yeah, it's just so people don't recognize me.
Are you gonna change your voice too, Varric? Because it's pretty distinguishable.
All right, it's in your inventory.
This should, if nothing else in Kontori, this is gonna be a wonderful story to tell later on.
Agreed.
Hell of a story to tell your grandkids. Okay, so y'all wanna go over? Anybody else want to buy anything while y'all are here? They sell pouches and sacks and bags that are made of cloth.
I've got a backpack already. I think I'm good.
All right, so y'all headed over to Waukee.
Hank chooses to follow Varric from about 10 or 15 feet behind him.
The spider egg.
So I've got 6 in a chest.
God,
Are y'all's characters still here?
Yeah, it's old me.
We're here.
And your dead owl? I see the dead owl.
And my aw. I gotta stop by the Alchemist too when we're down here.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody piling in here, since I'm the only one that built this, guys.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
I'm just here for the show.
All right.
I'm gonna go over here and look at this guy's stuff over here.
Yeah. I'm going to stand back here and
Yo, walk in.
What's the drunkard's name?
Wacky.
Not the drunkard.
The what? The drunkard.
Gary. Not Fred.
Should I try to charm old Milwaukee?
You could.
No,
Maybe
no,
you could. We could fleece him again.
Sure you want to do that? So he's sitting there behind the bar, and he's got his old pipe. He says, I see y'all have come back, have you? You know those eggs you sold me were contaminated with something. They smelled a little foul, and I took them up to the bud up on the hill there in that big wizard tower. And he said that those eggs had been poisoned with something, or had been in the immediate vicinity of some form of poisons or some toxic concoction. Where did you say you got those from again? I'm talking to you. You can't hide under that hood. I smelled you when you came in.
I've got no clue who you're talking to. Check your eyes again, you old bilge rat.
He goes, I knew it was you. And the whole lot of you. You come to sell me some more tainted eggs, have you?
We weren't responsible for what was inside those eggs. We never tampered with them. We sold them as is to you.
I suppose you dug them out of that crypt down there, eh? Heard there were some bad things in that crypt.
That being said, we do have more spider eggs if you'd like to buy them.
No, I don't think I will. But you can take them up there to the wizard on the hill there and have him take a look at them. Maybe he can tell you more about what was causing the poisoning. Maybe he can research them. Maybe he'll give you something for them, but I ain't giving you nothing else. Almost killed me, that spider egg did, when I gulped down that goop.
That's fair.
Well, we're not the blackguards who down spiders' eggs. All right, we'll see you.
Okay, so
I gotta run by the Alchemist real quick.
Okay, the Alchemist is also the Mage Tower.
Oh, convenient.
Okay, to the Mage Tower.
Yeah, give me a second to get y'all all set up in here, if I haven't already. And it looks like I have not. All right. Thought I went through here and put y'all's characters in these places. Probably dreamt it.
Tower of Many Secrets.
Yep, many secrets.
So secret, in fact, that we can't see anything here.
More secrets than Varric has accents. What was that?
Hey, Disco,
Varric,
can you see it?
I can see it.
Was
What
that
do you
an
mean?
Irish accent? What was the inspiration for that incognito accent?
Well, we go way down here and we talk to him.
Top of the morning to ya.
You filthy fucking bilge rat.
Josh said, okay, so You walk into the big tower up on the hill that you can see from anywhere in the town. And you walk in, it's this big, extravagant inside with lots of decorations and books and scrolls and all kinds of things. And vials. What else is in here? That's pretty much it. Magic-y stuff. You see a large man sitting behind the table there. He's about 6'6". He's got a big beard. Looks to be in his 60s. Human.
That's 2 Zangiefs.
He says, welcome. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Well, what you can start with is stop throwing your shit down in a hole.
Are we sure that's him, Varric?
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty well sure.
Yeah. Before we get into that, could I real quick just get stuff to some of my bird bag, please? I need like 10 gold's worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs. And can I borrow your brass brazier?
Yes, having a summoning problem, are you?
A little bit.
Yes,
Had a blowout.
I completely understand.
Yeah. Gotta replace the nature spirit's physical form.
Yep. All that full-blooded alchemy thing.
Right on. Yeah, I'll get working on that. All right, you guys carry on.
All right. So pick a spot somewhere to do whatever you gotta do. I don't have it set up. Looks like some tables over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
You're bartering for brass and braziers to bring back your beast.
That's right. Don't forget to take the 10 gold out your inventory.
Oh yeah. I know.
So, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Or are you just here to watch the man revive his familiar?
I'll
ask him about the eggs, Varric.
Sure, thank you. I'd forgotten completely about the eggs, right.
I thought maybe your other persona might have been the one that remembered the eggs.
I'm gonna reach in and pull out my small chest and open it with 6 eggs inside, spider's eggs.
Put your goopy eggs in? He goes, those look familiar. Old Walkie down the hill there brought some to me yesterday. Seemed to be contaminated with something.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Where did you get these from?
Oh, from a crypt.
Up on the church on the hill here.
Why does everyone assume that we went and raided the crypt of your church?
Well, because she has been looking for someone to go in there and clean out the spiders for a very long time. And here you come with spider egg. It's deductive reasoning.
Anywho, we do have spider's eggs here. What can you glean from them? What can you tell us about them?
Well, with combination of the other eggs that Walkie has left here, and these are most definitely the same ones because you can tell by the color. See, the color is a little bit off here than the normal spider eggs. But
right, that'll be the albino. I've got it. Yes.
He goes, oh no, these didn't come from a albino spider. These came from a spider that was been enlarged, it seems, by some kind of some kind of potion concoction. Although I can't quite place what concoction it is because it seems to be a varying of many concoctions.
I'm gonna turn to Hank.
Does albino not mean large?
Words were not ever my specialty, but I believe albino means white.
Oh,
that's racist.
Right, these were from very large spiders.
I have many white friends. How can I be racist?
He said, yes, did you happen to kill the brood mother that laid these eggs?
I would assume so. She was quite large. I burned her face, and then Incantori froze it.
So while you were shuffling around in the spider's lair, Was there anything that seemed out of place? Like someone had been throwing potions at the spiders to make them go away? Or feeding it to them?
Can't recall.
You can't recall?
Well, I never saw anyone throw a potion at them.
Do you think the spiders just threw those broken glass vials themselves?
I don't know what. I don't pretend to know what spiders do.
With those lack of opposable thumbs.
So, did you get these from a crypt or something more?
We were in a cave, yes.
Do you happen to know where the cave led?
Well, it was crypt adjacent.
There was no other exits on the other side?
No. Maybe? I'm not sure.
We didn't explore that far.
Very peculiar. Spiders in a cave sealed behind a crypt wall. They had to get in there somehow.
Well, there was a hole in the ceiling. Sort of. More of a...
Go ahead.
It's hard to tell. Looked like there was someone throwing things down a hole. Maybe someone had put the spiders there. I assumed it was you. I saw the potions on the wall. The vials, anyway.
Oh, no. We don't throw things away here.
Sure, you don't throw it down a hole, perhaps in the back, somewhere?
Would you like to take a look around, Inspector? I can guarantee you that nothing in this shop ever gets dropped into holes.
What about this?
As I'm going to pull out the crystal.
Maybe drop this?
He said,
Actually,
where did you get that?
From the hole. It fell.
He goes, that is most definitely one of my crystals, but that enchant on it doesn't look like mine. Where'd you say you got this crystal? It was just laying in the mud in the bottom of a hole.
Yes, it fell down the hole.
From where?
From the hole in the ceiling.
Was it... What was up in the ceiling in the hole? Was there trees? Or could you see sunlight?
There was no sunlight, only the crystal.
Well, it is just it is a simple crystal with a light spell cast on it, a long-acting light spell.
It looked like a foundation of some building or something.
Well, there are many buildings in Bilgewater that have wells
I'm
near
aware.
or inside of them. So, you thought that we were tossing vials down in the hole?
I saw the vials and I deduced. Much like you, with your impeccable deduction skills, well, they're spiders, so they must have went to the crypt, the church. I see broken vials and I assume Alchemist.
Well, I don't know what to tell you about these eggs because the concoction that made them like they are, and obviously the large spiders like they were. It was an accident as far as I can tell. There's someone throwing different concoctions into a hole in the ground. Had some adverse effect. I find that very fascinating. I would love to get a sample of the water or the ground.
We've been in that hole twice already.
Yes. I can get someone else to fetch it.
Well, hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself. How much you paying?
For some dirt samples? Not very much.
Okay, find someone else. Good. Glad that's an order.
So will you be leaving these eggs here? Or are you taking them with you?
Oh, that all depends.
I have no use for them. I'll take them off your hands for
You'll watch your
1 silver
hands.
apiece.
I don't. At this point, I don't care, Hank. I don't care. Fuck. You. Zangief. It does not matter to me. I'm tired of dealing in spiders' eggs and spider silks and fucking spider membranes and.
Let's just take care of this and move on. Whatever way you want to handle it.
Thank you again for your surprising non-committal. Sure, 6 silver sounds fine. Sure.
Did you miss the part where I said that I would take the silver to take the eggs from you?
I'm sorry. You said what?
You will have to pay me to take these.
Oh yeah, we're just dumping.
Is everyone in this entire town completely stupid about how bartering works?
I have no use for poison eggs, sir. What do you want me to say? You can take them and do whatever you like with them, but I assure you, no one is going to give you any kind of coin for poison
How about
eggs.
the crystal?
Well, now maybe we can make a trade on that. What would you like for it?
Money. This is how trade works, is it not?
And how much money would you like? It is before you speak, let me reassure you that I know exactly what this crystal is because I am the one who crafted it. I know exactly what it's worth. And the spell, anyone can cast a light spell on a crystal.
You know what? 10 gold and it's yours.
You can buy one of my crystals right over here for 1 gold.
Lead with that. Sure, you know what? Everyone seems to have it in their mind. 7 silver. How about that? 7 silver. Everything in this town, 7 silver.
Nuh-uh, my crystals are 1 gold. God damn it, nobody will let me rip them off. If you like, you can buy one of mine for 1 gold, and I'll cast the light spell on it for free, and then you'll have 2 crystals.
I'm gonna slowly close the chest, put the crystal back in my pouch.
He just straight up leave and shut the door behind him. That's sweet. All right, Zangief, what are you doing, man? Just browsing, checking it out, napping.
Yep. A little of both.
All right, this would be a good stopping point. It's 10 o'clock. It's a good stopping point. Y'all want to go back to
the egg is
towards the end? Well, just know that right outside his front door there is what they call the trade area, where there's a bunch of people who got stalls and shit set up for trading goods and services or whatnots. You know, fruits, vegetables, burlap, spider silk wound around a torch.
Before I leave this place, actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna. I was gonna buy the stuff again to summon them, but I need the brazier too. Never mind.
Hank, you want anything, man?
No, I'm good for tonight.
You want to head back over and deal with the
bartender?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap that up soon.
We're all here.
Dead bird.
And the dead bird.
9 more. He alive now.
How do I take that thing off of him? Because I put it on him in the tracker.
The squishy should be able to just take control of him and then click conditions and take dead off of him.
Got it. Yay. Your guys alive. All right, so but that is the same fucking character as the fucking blacksmith, ain't it?
Yeah.
I must have got them mixed up. It's supposed to be a different looking dude. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's his twin brother that he don't know about. Anyway. So I heard you got Gary out of that there hole in the crypt, huh? Yeah, that Gary, he's something else. You know he's already been by here. That's how we all found out about it. Quick to get back over to the mug, it seems. Didn't even seem flinch. Showed off his spider bites. Said he fought them single-handedly by himself.
What are you on, Spinner?
Guess he had plenty of time to dream up that story while he was encapsulated in spider silk.
This dude and his puns. Did you put on some sunglasses after you said that? Guess he had time to dream on that. Yeah! He goes, well, y'all did a fine job. That Gary, he's beloved by most. Can't explain it. But everybody seems to love him.
Yeah, it's weird that people would like someone who just goes around and lies like that.
Well, I mean, if you take it for what it is and you know what's coming, then what's the harm? If he feels better, everybody else feels better around him. He can make you laugh, though. He's got a good sense of humor. And always has coin some way or another.
I'm starting to believe that he is not homeless or a drunkard. The more you speak about him.
Well, that's been a theory around here for a long time, but nobody seems to be able to find anything else about him. Nobody from Shrelang knows who he is. He goes in the gates and it's like he just disappears. We won't see him for weeks at a time. Perhaps he's a sailor and goes out and sails.
Maybe he's an assassin who hides behind the walls.
Well, maybe, but, I mean, he drinks a lot for an assassin, I'll tell you that. So he pays out your gold. That's what it was, right? 10, 2 apiece?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 apiece.
Hell yeah.
So
and secures y'all's lodgings for the next week. So y'all can make yourselves comfortable. And then on the next session, maybe I'll have another job board posting up here for y'all to deal with. I need to take down old Milwaukee. He don't want no more spider egg. He's done with that.
I forgot we didn't look for the mushrooms.
Where is their job board?
It's on the bottom left. The top 3 icons you can click on. Top 3 pictures you can click on the job board.
Yep. The top 3 parchments.
It's fucking stupid.
Wait, what?
What happened?
The mushrooms. It's fucking stupid. I want you to know that.
Why is the mushroom stupid?
Who we gotta take them to?
Oh. You mad because you couldn't sell some poison egg? Fuck that dude. Y'all take this shit over to it. Ain't taking even shit. Y'all hadn't even met his father yet. That's some fun part.
Oh my gosh.
Just so y'all already know, his name is Bud the Wise. His father's name is Bud the Wiser.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not kidding. That's their name.
Wait, say it again.
Bud the Wise and his daddy Bud the Wiser.
Oh my god.
In fucking old Milwaukee.
In old Milwaukee, that's right.
Is Keith Stone gonna make an appearance soon?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This Bud the Wiser is like
those are two
Bud
characters that I had in my way back when I played pen and paper back in the fucking day in the 90s. Those are characters that I have brought
Bud
all
the
these
Wiser.
years. That's right, Bud the
Bud
Wiser.
the Wiser. Oh my god.
That's the old man. The old man's Bud the Wiser.
Keith Stone. Oh my gosh.
Keith Stone.
Yeah.
Making
Natalia Light. Natalia Light.
You're gonna miss an opportunity with your fucking magic crystal. Keith Stone's light.
Maybe that's whose house it fell out of. Keith Stone.
God
You got
damn it.
Keith Stone's light.
God damn.
Oh, y'all are so good.
Oh,
What are some other beer names? How can I fit Coors in there?
Yeah, I mean, there's St. Arnold's down in Houston. That's not hard to do. Carbuck.
Sam Adams.
Miller.
Sam Adams, yeah. The Miller.
Coors Miller. No, that's a stupid name. Wait. A Miller is actually a person.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
or a profession.
Yeah, it's a profession.
Hey, y'all think that's bad? You ought to see the names of my quests.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I've got quests from adventures. Hang on, let me see if I can see if I moved any of them. Yeah, I got a quest called Smells Like Mean Spirits. I got a whole bunch of them. Hang on. This is from another campaign. I got this theme. I don't know why. I like having obscure names for shit. Or pop references. Pop culture reference. As soon as I can find them. Man, my OneNote is so crowded full of shit.
I guess it's a good thing that we only got 4, because Alucard's gonna be fresh out of a bed when he joins.
Right? Well, I was gonna throw in a cot there. I made this map a long time ago. This one was done with Photoshop, which is way harder than doing it with one of those map programs. All right, so here's an adventure I had planned a couple of years ago, and these are the quests for it. Smells Like Mean Spirits, villain by the name of Under the Ridge, Man in the Pox, Burden in My Plans, and Bitter Man. There's a theme going on there.
Yeah.
Fucking quest giver's Edward Veteran.
That's right. Eddie Cheddar. So I see Josh caught my Lenny and Carl reference. That's two
stupid.
There's two guards in the town. One of them's black, one of them's white.
Lenny and Carl.
That's right. I have a lot of references like that.
Lenny's gonna get something stuck in his eye.
Oh, Merrick. The best, one of the best lines tonight was albino means large, right? He tried to weave a whole lie about albino spiders thinking him at large.
A multi-session lie about albino spiders.
Continuity.
Yeah, I applaud you, man. I applaud.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They're just not having any of my shit.
No,
I can't even roll to see if my lies are working.
Nope.
Your reputation's preceding you, man.
They just know.
Yep. Your reputation's already preceded you. Set the kind of example you want to be.
Oh man.
I'm tired of you rolling for shit. Tired of seeing your 20s.
Jeez, I know. Like he was hitting like everything.
Well, I'm gonna ask him. Give me that rope. Roll 20. Here, have some rope.
I'm gonna do an Eldritch Blast that bounces off 5 walls and then hits a spider.
Right.
Natural 20.
I'm gonna ricochet it off this wall.
I want you to know that the only spiders I killed were the fucking spiderlings. Those 3. Like I didn't do anything.
That's true. You did light those on fire.
You did fall in the muck.
Yeah, I didn't do anything in all those fights against spiders. The only things that hit them were my reaction, my hellish rebuke.
Yeah, and I almost caught the whole cavern on fire when you did that because it's fire damage. But I said, nah, I don't want them having to run trying to beat this fire up out of this cave.
Oh my god, I just knew that was a possibility as soon as there
just engulf y'all in flames with all the chemicals on the ground and shit, big explosion, just blow y'all out, kill everybody. All right, reroll. Well, this was an eventful session though.
Yeah.
Got all the stuff done that I wanted to get done. Well, most of it. A couple of things. Still a couple of things.
Okay. All right.
Thank y'all very much. Yeah, we're ready.
Hey, thank you, Chili.
Hell yeah.
Next week, so do y'all like more adventuring, dungeon crawling kind of stuff, or y'all having a good mix here of in town, out of town, doing stuff?
It's a good mix.
I think it's a good mix. I like the dungeon crawling part of it.
I'm